today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree.
Fun and games.
This is my very special cupcake recipe, using flour, honey, milk, chocolate and an apple.
Yummy!
Now we add an egg.
Wow, Mum.
We give it a little stir.
OK. Splish, splash, splosh, splosh. That must be Holly.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly. I'm helping Mum make cakes.
Ooh, can I help? Fairies are good at making cakes.
Of course, Princess Holly. You can help with the stirring.
That's my favourite bit. Splashing and sploshing the cake mixture.
I'd like more stirring and less splashing and sploshing, please.
Splish, splash, splosh, splush.
Holly, maybe you should do the stirring.
OK, Mrs Elf.
Very good stirring, Holly.
It could have been a bit more splashy.
Next, we put the mixture into the cake tin.
It looks really yummy.
Can we have one now?
Sorry, Ben, I have to bake them in the oven first.
Aw.
Can't we just cook them with magic?
These are elf cakes, baked without magic.
But magic can bake them really quick. I'll show you.
No thanks, Holly. Remember, elves don't do magic.
And we're elves. Are the cakes ready yet?
They haven't even started cooking.
Oh, maybe Holly should use a bit of magic.
I think a better idea would be if you two played outside for a bit and I call you in when the cakes are ready.
Oh, do we have to?
Just think of some fun games to play.
I don't feel like playing games today.
What nonsense. You love playing games. Have fun!
I wish those cakes didn't take so long to bake.
Me too.
I suppose we might as well try playing a game.
OK. How about tag? I like tag.
All right.
But you must play fair. No magic.
OK.
You're it. Can't catch me! Can't catch me!
You're running too fast.
I can't help it. Elves are good at running fast, and I'm an elf.
It's not fair. Fairies can't run as fast as elves.
OK, I'll hop on one leg. Can't catch me!
You're still going too fast.
OK, I'll stand still.
Got you. My turn. Can't catch me.
I'm going to catch you.
No, you're not. Can't catch me.
That's cheating. We said no magic.
I'm not using magic. I'm just flapping my fairy wings.
It's not fair. Elves don't have wings. I'll never catch you.
All right. I won't use my wings.
Got you. Let's play a new game.
Yes. Hide and seek.
OK, we'll play hide and seek.
Yippee! I love hide and seek.
But no flying.
OK. No flying. 1, 2, 3.
No looking.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming, ready or not. Ben's quite well hidden. Not there. Not there either. Ben, give me a clue. Please.
You're very cold. Getting colder.
Oh.
Warmer. Hot. Hotter and hotter.
Found you. Oh, there's no one there.
Ice cold.
This is too boring. I have better things to do with my time.
Here I am.
Found you.
Good hiding place, eh, Holly?
It was okay, I suppose.
Elves always hide well, and I'm an elf.
My turn to hide.
Remember, play fair and no flying or anything.
No flying, I promise.
1, 2, 3.
I'll never find anywhere good to hide in time. Ben said no flying, but he didn't say no magic. What do you think, Wand? Shall we do a teeny bit of magic? No, Wand. I'm sure Ben won't mind. Abracadibbly-dibble, make me invisible.
Coming, ready or not.
Very, very, very ice cold.
Oh,
Colder than a polar bear.
aha, I see.
You might as well give up. You'll never find me.
I wonder where Holly can be. Maybe she's not in the meadow at all. It's no good. Holly's hidden too well. I'll never find her. Found you!
Oh, how did you find me? I'm invisible. Oh, I'm not invisible. The magic's worn off.
Magic?
Oh, I was just using a teeny bit of magic. Anyway, let's play a different game. I promise not to use flying or magic.
OK, let's play a game of...
Ben! Holly! Children! The cupcakes are ready.
Oh, Mrs. Elf, do we have to come in?
Can we just play one more game?
Well, I never. I thought a certain fairy princess and a certain elf found playing games boring.
But, Mum, we've hardly been playing any time at all. And you said the cakes would take ages.
The cakes have taken ages.
Have they?
The time's whizzed by because you were enjoying yourselves. Time does that.
Oh.
Would you like a cupcake each?
Yes, please. Delicious.
Yummy.
These cakes are the best. And Mrs. Elf didn't even use any magic.
Thank you, Holly. I think it was your stirring that made all the difference.
Do you want to see a trick?
Okay.
I can make this cake disappear.
How? I thought elves didn't do magic.
Watch carefully. Ta-da!
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Nature class.
Let's check you're all here. Holly, Violet, Rosie and Strawberry. Good. Now hold hands. I don't want to lose any of you in the woods.
Nanny, Plum, do we have to do nature class today? It's boring. Yes. All we do is learn the names of trees. And mushrooms. And frogs.
Now, girls. Every young fairy needs to know the names of trees and mushrooms.
And frogs?
And frogs. Up ahead is a lovely example of a mugwort flower.
Ben, Barnaby, Jake and Lizzie. Good. Today we are having nature class. Follow me.
Excuse me, Wise Old Elf. Why do we have to do nature class?
Because, Ben, it's important that every young elf learns about nature. Who can tell me what this is?
Is it a sort of plant?
A wilted thistle is the correct answer.
Oh.
Now, what's the name of this flower? Oh, we seem to have walked into some elves.
Good day, Nanny Plum.
Hello, wise old elf.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly.
We're doing nature class. So are we. Let's team up. Yes!
I'm not sure about this.
Quite so. Elf and fairy nature classes are very, very different.
We're learning names of plants and things. So are we.
Please, Nanny Plum, can we have one big class?
Please, Mr. Wise Old Elf.
Oh, very well.
I suppose I can handle a few more children.
What?
Wise old elf, there's no need for you to hang around.
But...
You can collect your children when my lesson's over.
No doubt there's some charming fairy name for this plant, but my class has identified it correctly as a wilted thistle.
Oh, isn't it hairy bittercress?
Oh, interesting. Or hairy bogweed.
You both know the silly plant names.
So you should both take the class.
On one condition. No magic.
I'm doing nature class today, not magic class.
So, it's agreed.
Let's go.
Look!
Ah, an acorn.
Now, what does an acorn grow into?
Is the answer an oak tree?
I was asking the children.
Yes, but an oak tree is the right answer. What the wise old elf is trying to say is that this little acorn will grow into a huge oak tree.
Ooh! Cool. Can we see it grow now?
Oh, it will take years and years to grow into a tree.
We could give it some magical help.
Nanny Plum, we agreed. No magic.
But look at the children's sad little faces. They'd so like to see the acorn grow into a tree.
No.
Please, Nanny Plum, make the acorn grow into a tree. Yes, please, Nanny Plum.
I'd love to, but it's up to the wise old elf.
Please, wise old elf.
Oh, very well.
I'll just do a little spell. Stand back, children.
Just a small tree, please.
Yes. Thunder and lightning, north wind blow, little acorn grow,
Wow!
Nanny Plum, is that your idea of a small tree?
It is big, isn't it? but I can easily make it smaller.
No, it's fine as it is. Well, let's move on. Next up, mushrooms.
Ah, good. Mushrooms.
Who can tell me what this is?
A toadstool.
Yes, correct. Now, you should never, ever eat a toadstool. It would make you very...
What Mr. Old Elf is trying to say is that you should never, ever eat a toadstool. It would make you very sick.
Indeed. So, never, ever eat a toadstool.
Yes, wise old elf.
Of course, I expect the wise old elf would like to sit on it.
What?
Elves love sitting on toadstools.
Madam, I think you will find it is gnomes that sit on toadstools.
Elves, gnomes, whatever.
You would never catch an elf sitting on a toadstool.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Elf.
Hello, Holly. I see you've found my special reading place. Ah, it just catches the sun at this time of day.
Yes. Here we have a toadstool.
With an elf on top.
Yes, with an elf on top.
He looks very happy.
Right, let's move on.
Yes, we have time for one last thing.
Goodbye, Mr. Elf.
Bye.
What do you think the last thing is?
I bet it's frogs. Nanny always shows us frogs. Yes, it'll be frogs.
Who can guess what we're going to see next?
Frogs.
Yes, we're going to look at frogs.
There aren't any frogs here.
Not one frog. Well, that's disappointing.
Can we go home now?
It's no problem. I'll turn one of us into a frog. Can I have a volunteer, please? Come on. Who wants to be a frog? Goodness, what a lot of miseries. I'll just have to do it myself. Zigzag zog, make me into a frog.
Wow!
A common frog. Look how slimy it is. And how smelly it is.
Stinky whiffy poo!
And how silly it sounds. Well, that brings today's nature class to a most satisfactory close. Nanny Plum, you can turn yourself back now.
I don't think Nanny Plum can turn herself back again.
She can't pick up her wand.
Oh, what a shame. Now, for your homework...
But Nanny Plum, we can't leave her as a frog.
Can't we? Oh, I suppose not. Which fairy wants to turn her back again?
Me!
All right. Holly, do your best.
I'm not sure what spell to use.
I'm sure Nanny Plum would want you to just have a go anyway.
OK, I'll try this. Abracadabra, frog to fairy. Oh, it works.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
Oops. Sorry, Nanny.
You did very well, Holly. But you shook your wand a bit too hard. Abracadabra, frog to fairy.
Hooray!
You see, children, it's all in the wand control.
Yes, Nanny Plum.
Fascinating, Mistress Plum. But if we might return to nature class for a...
Yes, children. What Mr. Old Elf is trying to say is that...
That brings today's nature class to a close.
That was the bestest ever nature class.
Thank you, Strawberry.
It was excellently cool.
Thank you, Barnaby.
So, from now on, Nanny Plum and the wise old elf always teach us nature class together.
All right.
Oh, if you insist.
Hooray!
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
King Thistle is not well.
Ooh. Daddy, you've blown our cards over.
I can't help it, Holly. I'm very ill.
You've just got a cold, that's all.
No. It's not just a cold. It feels worse than that.
Daddy's a bit grumpy.
Daddy's always grumpy when he's ill.
Then why don't you use a little fairy magic to make me better?
Darling, you know fairy magic can cure everything, except the common cold.
It's not a common cold. It's something serious and it needs sorting.
All right, I'll try a little magic. Abracadabra!
Achoo! Now I'm sneezing and I've got a stuffed up nose.
Sorry, but I told you magic wouldn't work. Perhaps you should see the elf doctor. Is that the elf doctor? Yes. The king is ill. Sneezing and a stuffed up nose. I know, but he thinks it's serious. Thank you. Goodbye. You rest in bed, darling, and wait for the doctor.
The doctor is here.
That's just the wise old elf.
I'm not just the wise old elf. I'm also a qualified doctor.
Oh, I see. Well, Doctor, I am not well. I keep sneezing, my nose is blocked up and my head aches.
I see. Could you open your mouth and stick your tongue out? Now look up, look down, and wiggle your feet. Now flap your arms like a bird and whistle. Interesting.
At last, a thorough medical examination by a qualified doctor.
What you have is a case of acute viral nasopharyngitis,
Aha! You see? It is something bad.
otherwise known as the common cold.
Is that all?
No, you're grumpy as well.
Well, Doctor, can you make me better?
Let me see what I've got. This should do the trick.
Does it taste bad?
Let's just say it doesn't taste good.
I'm not having it.
Daddy, we all have to have medicine when we're ill.
Oh.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Well, it does say cough mixture.
I know a recipe that can cure all kinds of colds, whether they be common or not. Expanding hands, itchy ears, hairy teeth, smelly noses, baldness. Here it is, the common cold. I just need to find the right ingredients.
Can we help you, Nanny Plum?
Of course.
Nanny Plum, what's in this medicine of yours?
Oh, just blackberry juice, lemon and sugar, and a few other things.
Nanny, what other things do we need?
Let's see. A dewdrop from a spider's web.
Ooh.
The slime from a slug.
Ooh.
And un drop de grenouille.
What's that?
Frog burp.
Ugh. You'll never get Daddy to drink that.
Oh no, it would be most unfortunate if anyone were to drink this. This is a potion for rubbing on his feet.
Ooh.
Right. First, we need a dewdrop on a spider's web.
Look, a dewdrop.
Stop, Holly. It's not a good idea to fly around Madam Spider.
Why, Nanny?
The flutter of our fairy wings is like a fly. And she likes to eat flies.
Eat flies? Ugh!
Shh! Yes, that's just what spiders do. You like to eat ice cream. Spiders like to eat flies. They have very smelly breath. Excuse me, Madam Spider. Could we possibly collect a dewdrop from your lovely web here? It is to make some medicine for the king. Madam Spider says yes.
I'll get the dewdrop, Nanny. Elves are very good at climbing, and I'm an elf.
Hooray!
Very good. Now we need the slime from a slug.
Look, a slug.
Holly, perhaps you could do the asking this time. You might have to shout a little, though, because slugs cannot hear very well.
Why's that, Nanny?
Because they have no ears.
Can't we just take some slime from the ground?
You can't go around collecting someone else's slime without asking them first. It's not polite.
Hello, Mr. Slug.
Louder.
Hello! My daddy, the king, isn't well. We need some of your slime to make his medicine. Can we collect some in this jar, please?
I think that means yes. Thank you ever so much. Well done, Holly. Let's check our list. A dewdrop.
Here, Nanny Plum.
Slug slime.
Here, Nanny Plum.
Last of all, we need a frog burp. This could be tricky.
There's a frog, Nanny.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Frog. Would you be so good as to burp into this jar, please? Try and relax. That's it. Oh, we haven't got all day.
To make babies burp, you rub their backs.
OK, I'll rub the frog's back.
I can hear something.
Hooray!
Back to the kitchen. Now, let's mix all the ingredients. Blackberry, sugar, lemon, dewdrop, slug slime, and finally, the frog burp. And now, the magic words. Sugar and spice, glug, 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 burp of a frog, slime of a slug.
That's going to taste horrible.
No, Ben. Remember, it's a potion to rub on the feet, not to drink. Nobody would drink this.
Oh, my! That is bad! Ugh! That did taste disgusting!
Daddy, you shouldn't have drunk it.
You should have rubbed it on your feet.
What?
I wonder what will happen now. Let's see what the book says. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear.
What is it?
Silly me. It's not a recipe for cold medicine after all. It's a cure for baldness. But I must say, Your Majesty, long hair really does suit you.
Nanny Plum? I think my cold has gone.
Hooray!
Achoo! Oh, I seem to have caught the king's cold.
Oh, poor Nanny Plum. Now I'm going to take personal charge of getting you better.
Can we help too?
Of course you can. The more the merrier.
Please, that's not necessary, Your Majesty.
Oh, but it is.
Achoo!
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Queen Thistle's day off.
Da-da-doo-dum, da-dee-doo, da-da-da-da.
I'm going to visit my sister today. Will you be all right on your own?
Yes, Mummy. I'll be okay.
Don't worry, Queen Thistle.
We'll be fine.
Yes, darling. We'll all be fine.
You'll be fine. But what about Daisy and Poppy? They need looking after.
Oh, Daisy and Poppy.
But, Mummy, when you're not here, the twins are always so naughty. Magicy, magicy.
Yes, they can be quite a handful.
What a lot of fuss about two tiny children. Just let them play, but don't let them do any magic.
Right.
Yes, Queen Thistle.
And read them a story before they go to bed.
Yes.
Very well. Goodbye, everyone. Have fun.
Bye. So what are we going to do? Mummy's the only one who can handle the twins.
Don't worry. Nanny will know what to do.
I think I've got some important things to do in the kitchen.
But, Nanny, aren't you going to help us look after the twins?
I'm sure you, Ben and King Thistle can manage.
Right. We just need to keep the twins busy.
I know. Let's play a game with them.
It has to be something safe.
What about building blocks? That can't go too wrong.
OK.
Watch Daddy build a big tower. Magic me a tower and make it big.
Ooh! Big! Mummy said not to let the twins do magic.
Oh, don't worry, Holly. It's easy to make blocks little again. Little. There. You see, Holly?
Little.
Daisy, Poppy, give Daddy your wands.
Little.
Help! Wow, they've made King Thistle really small.
Daisy, Poppy, that wasn't funny or clever. Little. They've made us little.
Don't worry. I'll magic us back to normal size. I just need my wand. My wand's too heavy. I can't lift it.
Maybe we should call Nanny Plum.
Good idea, Ben. I'll ring the bell.
Da-da-dum, do-da-dee-da, da-la-la-dee-da-da-da-da.
We need to pull harder.
Dee-da-dee. Oh, I wonder what they want. Typical. They ring for me and then they wander off somewhere.
Nanny Plum!
Eh?
We're here!
Why are you so tiny?
Daisy and Poppy did a spell on us.
Honestly, it's not hard to look after Daisy and Poppy. You just have to play with them.
We tried that, Nanny Plum, but it went a bit wrong.
What Daisy and Poppy like most is their baby dolly. Now, where is it?
Boo!
Oh, Daisy and Poppy. Where have you put your baby dolly?
Baby Dolly.
Hello, I'm Baby Plum. Baby Plum is lots of fun. Change my nappy, please.
Oh no! They've changed Nanny into a doll.
Baby Plum is lots of fun. Feed me, please.
What are we going to do?
We need to get help.
Let's call my mum. She'll know what to do.
Good thinking, Ben.
This is heavy.
All together, push!
Hello? Mrs. Elf speaking.
Mum, it's me, Ben.
Oh, Ben, you sound different.
Yes, we need a bit of help. Please come quick.
Righto.
She's on her way. Thank goodness.
I wonder what the matter can be.
Baby Plum is lots of fun. Bath me, please.
Hello, Daisy. Hello, Poppy. Can you tell me where the big children are?
We're down here.
Daisy and Poppy put a spell on us. And we need a bit of help.
Your Majesty. We do seem to have got ourselves in a bit of a pickle.
Yes, the twins are a little high-spirited today. Could you calm them down, please?
Of course. Now, Daisy and Poppy. I'm sure you're not meant to fly so high.
Fly so high. Fly so high. Fly high in the sky.
Now, girls, put me down this instant.
Poor Mrs. Elf. Elves don't like flying.
Looks like we need even more help.
I'll call for more elves.
Hello, Mr. Elf speaking.
Mr. Elf! We've got an emergency at the little castle. Bring the elves.
Bring all the elves.
Right-ho! Calling all elves. Emergency at the little castle. Right-ho! If there's a problem, what do we say?
Call an elf right away.
And what are we?
We're elves.
Baby Plum is lots of fun.
The elves are here. What's the emergency?
It's the twins.
Is that you, Mrs. Elf? Where are you?
Up here, Mr. Elf.
Goodness me, Mrs. Elf. I thought you were invisible.
Invisible.
Oh no! The twins have made all the elves invisible.
Who's going to help us now?
It's very quiet in the castle. I hope everything's all right. Hello, my little ones.
Mummy. Mummy.
My goodness, you look tired. Have you been playing with Holly, Ben and Daddy all day?
Yes, Mummy.
Where is Daddy?
Glad you're home, darling. Have you had a nice day?
Why are you so tiny?
Daisy and Puppy have been a bit naughty.
They've made us little.
I see. And where is Nanny Plum?
She's been turned into that doll. Press her tummy.
Baby Plum is lots of fun. Change my nappy, please.
I see.
My mum tried to help, but that didn't work out too well either.
And where is your mum?
Up here, Your Majesty. I'm afraid the twins have done something to all the other elves too.
What other elves? Where are they?
We're here, Your Majesty. We're invisible.
Right. And all this is Daisy and Poppy's doing?
Yes.
OK, let's put everything right again. Make this magic all undone.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
So, are you telling me that I've gone away for just one day and the whole kingdom couldn't look after two little children?
Yes.
We tried our best, Mummy.
But the twins really are a bit of a handful.
Thinking about it, they weren't that bad. It was rather fun, really.
Oh, yes. I'm sure if you went away again, Queen Thistle, we'd manage just fine.
That's good, because I'm going to visit my sister again. next week.
No!
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
The elf band.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
What's that, darling?
We've been invited to visit King and Queen Marigold this evening.
Oh, dear.
King and Queen Marigold are boring and snooty.
They always make me feel like a country bumpkin.
So why are we visiting them?
Because they invited us, and I didn't know how to say no.
I'm good at that sort of thing. Leave it with me.
Hello.
Queen Marigold, King Thistle here. I'm terribly sorry.
But Queen Thistle and I can't come tonight.
Oh, no. We were so looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, sorry about that. But tonight we're going to, a music concert.
What kind of music?
Elf music.
Elf music? Oh, I don't believe I've heard of elf music.
Oh, yes. It's rather good, actually.
Oh, King Marigold and I love good music. I know. We'll come to you.
Oh.
See you tonight. Toodle-pip. Oh.
Everything all right, darling?
There's good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
We're not visiting King and Queen Marigold.
Hooray!
So, what's the bad news?
They're coming to see us instead.
Oh, no!
And they're expecting a concert of elf music.
What?
And I've, told them that elf music sounds good.
Oh, but the elf band sound terrible.
They're the only elf music we've got.
They're an embarrassment.
They don't sound that bad.
The last time they played, you said it was disgusting.
Well, maybe they've got better. Nanny! Summon the elf band.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The elf band at your service, Your Majesty.
Wise old elf. We have some very important guests coming to visit.
King and Queen Marigold.
They are very boring and snooty.
And they want to hear some elf music. Have you been practicing?
No, Your Majesty. You told us to never, ever play music again.
I see. Well, you can play for us now.
Oh, it would be an honour, Your Majesty. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oompa, oompa,
Interesting.
That was awful.
I thought it was good.
You might like it, Holly, but I'm sure King and Queen Marigold will not.
If I might make a suggestion, Your Majesty.
What is it, Nanny Plum?
Princess Holly could play her recorder for the guests.
Yes, Nanny has been teaching me.
And Holly has been practicing.
What a charming little tune. King and Queen Marigold would like that.
There is one problem. You've promised elf music, and Holly is not an elf.
I could magic some elf ears for Holly.
Ooh.
No, thank you, Nanny.
I know. Nanny can teach the elf band how to play Holly's tune.
Hooray!
That's that sorted.
See you later.
Everybody on?
Yes.
Right-ho, off we go.
Your instruments don't just sound funny, they look funny too.
They've got funny names as well.
This is called a thrump warbler. That's the sparl throttle. And this is the blotto horn.
Delightful.
They all sound silly.
Ah, that's because you don't have sensitive elf hearing.
Oompa, 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 oompa,
Right, enough of that. Princess Holly, could you remind us what your tune sounded like, please? I don't suppose you lot can read music.
Well, I haven't seen this particular piece before.
You played that perfectly.
Perfect for you, maybe, but it's not elf music.
Elf music has oompa oompa, like this.
oompa, 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 oompa,
Just remember, you are playing for King and Queen Marigold, and they are very snooty.
We like Oompa music, but King and Queen Marigold don't.
Quite. So play Holly's tune, please. Lovely.
Holly, do the elf band sound any better?
Yes, Daddy. They've been practicing all day.
OK, let's hear them play. Oh.
That's much better!
Yes, it's charming, but I still don't think King and Queen Marigold will like it.
Why, Mummy?
King and Queen Marigold don't like country things, and the instruments sound so, rough.
I can fix that.
How?
I'll just use magic to make the instrument sound more normal. Play me a tune, Mr. Elf.
Fantastic! That sounds exactly the sort of music King and Queen Marigold would like.
Problem solved.
King and Queen Marigold.
How delightful to see your little kingdom again, Queen Thistle.
It's always such a pleasure to experience your simple country life here.
We can't wait to hear some genuine elf music.
Oh, yes. You must hear it.
Oh, King Thistle, you didn't tell me you were a conductor.
I take a special interest in the sound of this band.
I must say, this is not at all what I expected elf music to sound like.
They have been practicing very hard.
These elves play well, but the tune is a little old-fashioned.
And their instruments sound very ordinary.
I assumed elf music would be more folksy.
What's that?
Oh, I say.
What's that? Oh!
A fantastic performance!
So exciting!
A triumph, King Thistle!
Have you ever considered teaching music?
Ah, well,
Let's dance! Oh-ho.
Come on, Mummy. King and Queen Marigold are not boring at all.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Dinner party.
Nanny Plum, your pie, mash and chips is delicious. What's for pudding? I hope it's not too heavy.
Treacle sponge pudding with blancmange and custard.
Hooray!
Excellent! Nanny Plum is the best cook in the Little Kingdom.
I say Nanny Plum is the best cook in the whole world.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
Hello.
Hello. Queen Marigold here.
It's King and Queen Marigold.
Oh, no. They're so boring and snooty.
We were just eating a lovely meal of spinach with sea foam when we thought how nice it would be if you joined us for dinner tomorrow.
They've invited us for dinner tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I'll handle this. Sorry, we can't come for dinner.
Oh, dear. What a shame. I know you hardly ever get to eat good food.
What? I'll have you know we have the best cook in the whole world.
You have the best cook in the whole world?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then we must come to you for dinner instead. See you tomorrow. Toodle-pip. Oh.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
What's the good news?
We're not going to King and Queen Marigold's for dinner tomorrow.
Hooray!
What's the bad news?
They're coming here.
Oh, no.
What are we going to do? King and Queen Marigold will want to eat something special.
Luckily, we have the best cook in the whole world, Nanny Plum.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. What about baked potato stuffed with potato, with chips and mash and a fried egg on top?
No, Nanny. They will want special modern food.
I can cook porridge.
That's not modern food.
What is modern food, Mummy?
It is very delicate food in tiny portions.
I can do tiny portions.
Well done, Nanny. That is small.
Of course, it will get bigger when the magic wears off.
When is the magic going to wear off, Nanny?
About now.
Excuse me.
It's not just the size of the food, Nanny. Modern cooking is fussy.
No problem. Nanny has until tomorrow evening to come up with something.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. That's that sorted.
Nanny, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Morning, Holly. You coming out to play?
No, Ben. I need to help Nanny learn how to cook.
But Nanny Plum's a very good cook.
She is the best cook in the world, Ben. But she can't cook modern food.
Why does she need to cook modern food?
It's what King and Queen Marigold like, and they're coming to dinner tonight.
What Nanny needs is a cookbook. Come on.
Wait for me. Where are we going?
The Great Elf Library.
Ooh.
Excuse me, wise old elf.
Shush! This is a library.
Sorry.
We need a book of modern cooking for Nanny Plum.
But Nanny Plum is an excellent cook.
Yes, she's the best cook in the whole world.
But she can't do modern cooking.
Let's see. The Elf Book of Pies, The World of Spaghetti and Mash, A Complete History of Egg Sandwiches.
Is there anything modern?
What exactly is modern cooking, Princess Holly?
It is food that's very delicate and special, and not porridge.
Oh. Wait a minute. This doesn't look like an elf book.
That's because I'm not.
Ah! A magical fairy book? What's that doing in my elf library?
There are no words in the book.
I am a magical cookery book.
Where are all your recipes?
Oh, if you tell me what you want to cook, I will tell you how to cook it.
We want to cook a special modern meal, please.
How modern?
Very modern.
Certainly. You will need the following ingredients. Potato, carrot, onion, peas and cheese.
That doesn't sound very special.
Shush, I am thinking. Voila! One recipe for a very modern meal.
Hooray!
This is a library.
Can I borrow this book, wise old elf?
You can keep it, Princess Holly. Fairy books do not belong in the elf library.
Thank you.
King and Queen Marigold, how lovely to see you.
Hello, darling. It's always a pleasure to visit your little kingdom.
I hope you're hungry. Nanny's been in the kitchen all day.
We haven't eaten a thing since breakfast.
We didn't want to spoil a dinner made by the best cook in the whole world.
I wonder if baked beans are modern.
Nanny, we've got a magic cookbook.
Hello, Nanny Plum.
Oh, you found my cookbook. Where was she?
She was in the elf library.
What were you doing in there?
I was getting very bored.
The book knows a recipe for a modern meal.
Oh, good. What are the ingredients?
A potato, a carrot, an onion, some peas and cheese.
But that's what I would normally cook.
Yes, the ingredients are simple, but the way we cook them is not. Now, boil a pot of water. Chop potato, carrot, onion, peas and cheese. And put them into the pot. Boil for 1 minute and then collect the steam. And serve.
Is that it?
It is a very delicate dish.
It's so good of you to have us at such short notice.
No trouble at all.
We can't wait to see what the best cook in the world cooks for dinner.
Oh, sorry, that's my tummy. I'm just so looking forward to this lovely meal.
Dinner is served. Enjoy your meal, Majesties.
Oh, yes. Such a delicate flavour.
So subtle.
Nanny,
Your Majesty,
what's this called?
cloud of vegetable soup.
It's just steam.
Such a sensitive dish.
How wonderful. I can barely taste it.
Does it come with any potatoes?
No.
Nanny, I'm hungry.
Me too.
No problem. These leftover potatoes, carrots, onions, peas and cheese have made a lovely soup.
Ooh, yummy.
This steam is delicious, of course, but will there be anything else to follow?
Yes, even though it's very filling, I could eat a tiny something more.
I could eat a lot more.
What's that lovely smell?
It's coming from the kitchen.
This is delicious, Nanny.
It's the best.
I say, what's this?
It's just the children's supper.
It smells very nice.
It's only some soup I made from the leftovers. It's not very modern. You wouldn't like it.
Could I try just a little bit? The taste is so tasty.
Can I try some too?
And me.
And me.
Oh, yes. So filling.
Marvellous, Nanny.
I have an announcement to make. Nanny Plum is indeed the best cook in the whole world.
Thank you very much. Now, what would everyone like for pudding? Something modern or my treacle pudding?
Treacle pudding!
Today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree.
Ben's birthday card.
Happy birthday, Ben! Here's your card.
Core, a space rocket.
And here's your present.
Wow, a space mobile.
We made it ourselves.
Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
And later, all your friends will be coming to your birthday party.
Cool. Who can that be?
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly. You're a bit early for my party.
Party?
Have you brought me a birthday card?
Birthday card?
Holly, you haven't forgotten my birthday, have you?
Happy birthday, Ben.
Thanks, Holly.
I've just got to pop back home for something.
Oh.
See you later. Oh dear, I've forgotten Ben's birthday.
Milk, sugar, flour, and an egg. Good. Let's do some baking. Hocus pocus.
Nanny Plum! Nanny Plum! I've forgotten Ben's birthday.
Oh, don't worry, my little one. He'll have another birthday next year.
No, it's really important. I have to do something for this birthday. Ben is my best friend.
Oh.
I've got to make a birthday card really quickly, but I don't know where to start.
What you need is a little magic to get you going. Ahem. Milk, flour, egg and sugar, paint, brushes, card and glitter.
Thanks, Nanny.
Now, I've got a very nice spell for making birthday cards. It goes, hocus pocus, plinkety plonk.
Nanny Plum!
Oh, I better go and see what King Thistle wants.
Nanny Plum!
Yes, Your Majesty?
This chair is a bit hard. Can you do a magic spell to make me more comfortable?
Oh, King Thistle, you lazy thing. You could do a magic spell yourself.
But my wand is over there.
Oh, OK. Humphy, lumphy, dumphy, make King Thistle nice and comfy.
Ah, that's better. And some music, please.
Oh, tra-la-la, tra-la-lin, music please, sweet violin.
Ah, lovely. Thank you. You can go now, Nanny Plum.
Oh, now, where were we?
You just said hocus pocus, plinkety plonk.
Oh, yes. Ahem. Hocus pocus, plinkety...
Nanny Plum!
Oh, bother. What can he want now?
Nanny! I want a cup of tea!
Yes, coming.
This card will never get made. I'll just have to do the magic myself. Now, what was Nanny's spell? Ah, yes. Hocus pocus, plinkety plonk. How about make me a birthday card super duper quick? It worked! Come on, silly paintbrushes. Hurry up! I haven't got all day. Right. You naughty paintbrushes. I'll do a stronger spell to make you go faster. Sam, pop, zip, pow! More, bigger, faster, now! Oh, it's going a bit wrong.
There's your tea, Your Majesty. Will that be all?
Yes, thank you.
Nanny! Help! Help!
Goodness me!
Nanny! Make the magic stop!
Thunder and lightning, north winds blow, magic spells, away you go!
Thank you, Nanny. You stopped it.
Yes, but I've had to stop all the fairy magic in the castle.
Oh.
Oof! What happened to the magic?
Ahem. There was a little problem in the kitchen, and I've had to stop all the fairy magic in the castle for one day, Your Majesties. Sorry.
Oh.
And the weather in the Little Kingdom today will be bright and sunny everywhere.
Hang on. If you've stopped all the magic in the castle, why is the TV still working?
The TV's not magic.
Isn't it? Really?
Oh. If there's no magic today, how can I make Ben a birthday card?
Well, you could make the card by hand.
Really? Could I?
And I can help you.
Nanny Plum, I think you'll be busy cleaning up the kitchen.
That would take but a moment with my fairy magic wand.
But there isn't any magic. You've stopped all the magic for one day.
Oh, yes.
This will be fun.
This will be fun too.
I think I'll start with a picture of Ben. It's easy doing things without magic.
Yes, really easy.
Now, lots of kisses for Ben. And some sparkly glitter. There. Lovely.
Yes, it's amazing what can be done without using magic.
Yes, Nanny Plum, it is.
Now quick, or you'll be late for Ben's birthday party.
Ben's going to love his birthday card.
Hi, Holly.
Happy birthday, Ben.
Come in.
I've made you a card.
Thanks, Holly.
Ben's had lots of lovely cards today.
I made my card with magic. Wow. I made my card with a computer. Oh. I bought mine from a shop. That's nice.
Holly, can I have your card now, please?
It isn't very good. I didn't use magic or a computer or buy it from a shop. I made it myself.
You mean you didn't just use magic? Wow, it's fantastic.
Ooh. Happy birthday, Ben. Actually, Ben, I did forget your birthday.
Yes, I know. You always forget my birthday.
Do I?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. You're still my best friend.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Nanny Plum's lesson.
Holly, Violet and Strawberry, are you ready for today's fairy lesson?
Yes, Nanny Plum.
Today's lesson is about... Who can that be? Ah, Ben Elf.
Hello, Nanny Plum. Is Holly in?
I'm afraid Princess Holly is too busy to play with elves or insects.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Gaston.
Hi, Holly.
Nanny Plum's giving us a lesson. Do you want to join in?
Yes, please.
Actually, it's a fairy lesson.
Please, Nanny, let Ben stay.
But Ben's missed the beginning, and I don't want to repeat everything I've said.
But all you've said is, today's lesson is about...
Please let Ben stay.
Please, Nanny Plum.
OK. As long as Ben just sits quietly and watches. I suppose even an elf might learn something.
Thanks, Nanny.
Oh, so you're joining us too, are you? Now, where was I?
Today's lesson is about...
Thank you, Strawberry. Today's lesson is about some important fairy rules.
Ooh.
Rule 1. Fairies must look nice. Hair lovely. Clothes stylish. Skin beautifully clean. Elves and ladybirds, of course, need not worry about such things. Rule 2. Fairies should never, ever be without their wands. Who knows why?
Without wands, fairies can't do magic tricks.
Yes, Ben. We need wands to do magic. A fairy without her wand is like a ladybird without her spots.
Nanny, Gaston's a boy ladybird.
Whatever. The important thing is fairies must look after their wands.
Yes, Nanny Plum.
Rule 3. If it's windy, like today, fairies should be careful about flying. As long as I fly low, I'll be fine. But on a day like today, no one should fly above the castle walls. It's very windy up here.
Yes, Nanny Plum.
So, what have we learned?
Fairies should always look nice. Fairies must never, ever be without their wands. Fairies mustn't fly in strong winds.
Very good. You see? Even I find it difficult when the wind is so...
Oh, Nanny Plum's gone.
Was that meant to happen?
I don't think so. Nanny's left her wand behind. And a fairy without a wand is like a ladybird without his spots. Poor Nanny. What can we do?
I've got a simple plan. We find Nanny, we rescue her, then we give Nanny her wand.
But we don't know how to find her. And we don't know how to rescue her. And we're not allowed to touch Nanny Plum's wand.
Then it's a good thing I'm here. I can do all those things because I'm an elf. Gaston, find Nanny Plum. Gaston will sniff her out in no time.
Hooray for Gaston!
There's Nanny Plum. Stage 1 completed.
Hello! How did you find me so quickly?
Gaston followed your smell.
My smell? For your information, I do not smell.
Nanny, we've got your wand.
Holly, you know you're not allowed to touch my wand. It could be very dangerous.
But we just wanted to help you. And you said a fairy should never be without her wand. So we're here to rescue you and give you back your wand.
Well, that's very nice of you all, but...
Stage 2, the rescuing bit. Keep still, Nanny Plum. I'm going to throw this lasso round your waist.
That sounds dangerous. I think I'll just wait for the wind to drop and then I'll fly down.
Are you sure you don't want to be rescued, Nanny?
Quite sure. This isn't quite what I had planned, but now we're all together again. Let's resume the lesson.
Nanny Plum, are you sure that leaf can take your weight?
My weight? Young man, I'll have you know I'm as light as a feather. Now, where was I?
The last thing you said was, even I find it difficult to fly when the wind is so... Woo! That's the sound you made when the wind blew you away. Woo!
Ah, yes. Thank you, Strawberry. Even I find it difficult to... Woo! Woo! Woo!
Nanny, are you okay?
Yes. At least I'm dry.
Nanny's wings are soaking wet. She can't fly. So she's stuck on that little island.
Nanny Plum, are you ready to be rescued?
No. I'll wait for my wings to dry and then I'll fly over to you.
I think that bird's looking for worms.
I hope Mrs. Bird doesn't mistake me for a worm.
Woo! 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 Oh, Nanny Plum's in a bird's nest.
I'll be all right, as long as the eggs don't hatch. Oh, dear.
Those baby birds look hungry.
Oh, bother! My wings are still wet. Woo!
Nanny Plum!
It's not pleasant, but it's only mud.
I think it's quicksand.
Nanny Plum is sinking into the ground.
Ben? I'm ready to be rescued now.
Fantastic! Giddy up, Gaston! Giddy up! Giddy up! Keep still, Nanny Plum. I'm going to throw this lasso round your waist. She's too heavy! Gaston, pull harder!
Woo! Hooray! Ooh, Nanny Plum, you smell horrible.
Well, at least no one else was here to see all that.
My goodness, is that you, Nanny Plum?
Yes, Queen Thistle. I'm just teaching the children a few fairy rules.
Excellent. And what fairy rules are you teaching?
Rule 1. Fairies must always look nice. Hair lovely, clothes stylish, skin beautifully clean.
Yes. I've been showing the children what not to do.
Rule 2. Fairies must never ever be without their wands.
Yes, Strawberry. King Thistle doesn't want to know all the little details.
Quite right. You seem to have everything under control, Nanny Plum. Please carry on.
Thank you, Your Royalness.
Did you notice that Nanny Plum seemed a bit smelly?
I thought it was the ladybird.
Now, where was I?
You had just shouted, "Woo!" Uff. That's the sound you made as you landed in the mud. Uff.
Thank you, Strawberry. Actually, that brings today's lesson to a close.
That was a brilliant lesson, especially the adventure bits.
I'm pleased you enjoyed it, Ben, and thank you for rescuing me. It's nice to have you back. Hair be lovely, clothes have style, skin beautifully clean.
Nanny Plum, you look lovely and pretty again.
Thank you, Strawberry. Now, children, what do you think I've learnt today?
what to shout when you fall out of trees and stuff?
No. I've learnt it's good to have friends around when you need them, whether they are fairies or elves.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Gaston. Or ladybirds.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
The Elf Games.
Ben, where are you? Oh, hi, Ben. Can I play too?
I'm not playing. I'm training.
It looks like playing to me.
Well, it's not. I'm getting ready for the Elf Games.
That sounds fun. Can I play some elf games?
The Elf Games are not fun. They're very serious. Now, I need to practice my lifting. This acorn's really heavy.
I can do that. Abracadabra. Easy peasy.
You used magic. We don't have magic at the Elf Games.
Oh. So what do you have?
We have jumping. Hoopla!
I can do that. Hoopla!
We don't have flying either. The games are not for fairies, just for elves.
That's not fair. Fairies can do lots of things without flying or magic.
Like what?
I can dance like a ballerina.
OK, but we don't have dancing at the Elf Games.
Dancing's not the only thing I can do. Look, I'm good at gymnastics. And I'm really good at looking pretty.
We don't have dancing, gymnastics or looking pretty at the Elf Games.
Why not?
We're elves. We have serious things like jumping, running and...
Princess Holly, time for your lessons.
Oh, hello, Nanny Plum. Ben's going to be in the Elf Games. Can we go too?
Won't it be boring for you, Princess Holly? Watching a lot of sweaty little elves running about?
We don't just run, we jump and we lift things. Look, I won this trophy for the high jump last year.
Wow!
If you really want a trophy, you can have one. Abracazoo, abracazap, for Princess Holly a fancy cup.
Yippee! I've won a trophy.
Hooray!
You can't just magic up a trophy. You have to work for it.
I did work for it. I didn't get this good at doing spells without lots of practice.
Well, I've got to go and practice my running and jumping.
Good luck, Ben.
Bye, Holly.
See you later.
Welcome to the Elf Games. Please remember the elf rules. No cheating and no...
Excuse us, please. Fairy princess coming through. Carry on, Mr. Old Elf.
Ah, good day, Mistress Plum.
Hi there.
For the benefit of the fairies amongst us, may I remind you there is to be strictly no magic and absolutely no flying.
Dear me, I was right. This is going to be boring.
Now to our first event, running.
Look, there's Ben.
On your marks, get set, go.
Come on, Farnaby! Ben! Come on, Ben! Oh, Ben can't hear me.
We'll soon sort that out. May I? Thank you. Try this, Princess Holly.
Ben! Ben!
What?
Go on, Ben! Run, Ben!
Ah! I've got very sensitive ears.
Sorry, wise old elf!
Barnaby is the winner.
Oh no! Ben's come last.
Oh dear. Elves can be very touchy about this sort of thing.
What did you do that for?
I was trying to help you win.
I was winning. It was your shouting that made me lose.
Sorry, Ben.
Not to worry. Maybe there's some other little game you can have a go at.
Will all competitors please get ready for the next event, the high jump.
You're very good at jumping, Ben. You'll easily win.
I hope so.
I hope so too. There's nothing worse than a grumpy elf.
The first competitor is Lizzie Elf. Now, for last year's high jump champion, Ben Elf.
Good luck, Ben.
Yes, you can do it.
Hoopla!
Phew, I didn't think he was going to do it.
Another excellent jump. Now, for our final competitor, Barnaby Elf. Bad luck, Barnaby. We're down to the last two for the high jump trophy.
I hope Ben doesn't knock the pole off.
As long as they don't put it up any higher, I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh dear.
Lizzie Elf.
Come on, Lizzie. Jump high.
Now, Ben Elf.
If he loses, he's going to be really upset.
Don't worry. We'll give him a little bit of magical help.
But, Nanny, magic isn't allowed.
Relax. No one will notice.
Are you sure no one will notice, Nanny?
Trust me. Hooray! Well done, Ben! You see? I told you no one would notice.
Someone has been using magic.
He knows.
OK, but he doesn't know it was me.
Mistress Plum.
Hello?
I'll take that wand, if you please. And Ben Elf, you are disqualified from the high jump.
But that's not fair.
The rule book clearly says magic is not allowed at the elf games.
But it wasn't Ben's fault.
It was my idea. Sorry, Ben.
We were worried you wouldn't win.
I could have won the race and the high jump. Now I'm not going to win anything.
Take your partners, please, for our final event, the Wheelbarrow race. Oh, dear. Ben doesn't have a partner.
Can I be your partner, Ben? I promise I won't use magic or flying.
No, you've already messed things up enough.
Please, Ben, I know I'll be good at it. What is a wheelbarrow race? This is how you do it. I'm really good at walking on my hands. It's just like gymnastics.
OK, then.
My goodness, a fairy. Oh, well, the rule book doesn't say a fairy can't race. On your marks, get set, go!
We won!
Goodness me, the winners are Ben Elf and Fairy Princess Holly.
Thanks, Holly.
No problem, Ben.
Who'd have thought a fairy could win the wheelbarrow race?
And I can do this. Ooh.
Gracious me, what was that?
Dancing, gymnastics, and looking pretty.
Very good. At the next elf games, we shall have dancing and gymnastics.
And looking pretty.
Yes, and looking pretty.
Hooray!
Baby Princess Holly can teach us how to do it.
Yes, please.
Ho ho! Today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree.
The toy robot. Hi, Holly.
Hi, Ben. Coming out to play.
I'll be right down. Hi, Gaston.
Let's play in the meadow.
Gaston, fetch.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Barnaby.
What are you doing? We're throwing sticks for Gaston.
Gaston likes fetching sticks. Oh, that's not a stick.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Strawberry.
What's that? It looks like a tin arm.
Gaston, where did you find this?
Wow! What's that?
It's a toy robot.
Ooh. It's a bit broken. We could mend it with magic.
No thanks, Strawberry.
We'll fix it the elf way. Elves are very good at fixing things.
And we're elves. There, finished.
Ooh. So, will it talk? Will it make me a cup of tea?
No, it's just a toy robot. It'll do this.
That's a bit boring. It isn't boring. That's what toy robots do.
Let's switch it on.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Maybe it needs batteries.
No, it's clockwork, but there's no key.
I'll magic a key.
Oh, Holly, I don't think we should use a magic key.
Magic can be dangerous. I'm sure it will be okay. Whatever happens, it'll be fun.
All right. Shush, Gaston. OK, let's see what happens.
It's working!
Master, what is your name?
Ooh. Is that what it's supposed to do? I don't know.
I'm Ben Elf.
Ben Elf, you are my master.
We thought robots went Help! Help!
Oh no!
Put us down, you silly robot! Put the girls down!
I only answer to my master, Ben Elf.
Robot, put the fairies down, please.
Yes, Ben Elf.
And say sorry.
Sorry.
That was a bit scary. It's not like a normal toy robot. I think my key might have made it a bit magic.
But it seems to do what I say, so we should be okay.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, wise old elf.
What do you have there?
We found a toy robot.
It was broken, so we mended it.
Well done. Ah, yes. This is the old Mark Z33 built by the Elf Factory. It was a rather basic model.
Please don't get it angry.
I beg your pardon, Ben Elf. You talk as if it can understand.
Well, it does seem to.
It's just a toy robot, only capable of going, Put me down, you silly robot.
You are a rude old elf.
Ooh. Robot, put the wise old elf down.
Yes, bad elf.
Oh, very strange. I don't remember the Z33 being able to talk.
It's escaping! We'd better get it back.
Da-da-dum, do-da-dee-da. Da-da-la-la, da-dum-dee-da. Da-da-da-dum-da-dee-da-dee.
What a beautiful sound.
Da-da-dee-dum, da-dum-dee-da. Oh.
Where's it gone?
Ah! That sounds like Nanny Plum.
Help! Help!
Robot, put Nanny Plum down.
Yes, Ben Elf.
Oof! Oh, thank you, Ben. What is this thing?
It's just a toy robot.
But it does anything Ben says.
Really?
Yes, watch this. Robot, clean up the courtyard.
Must clean up. Must clean up. Must clean up.
It's very good, isn't it? I'd like one of those to do all my cleaning.
You can borrow my robot if you want to.
That's very kind of you, Ben. Maybe I'll borrow it just for this evening.
OK, Robot, I'm going home now. But I want you to stay here and tidy the castle.
Yes, Ben Elf.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
My goodness.
Must tidy
What's
up.
this?
It's Ben's robot. Nanny has borrowed it to tidy up the castle.
It looks like it's doing a very good job.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
I think I prefer the traditional fairy way.
Dinner time!
Dinner!
I expect the robot has come to serve us our dinner.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
Oh,
Must
goodness
tidy
me!
up.
I think we should tell this robot to stop.
We can't. The robot only listens to Ben.
So what can we do?
Ben told the robot to tidy the whole castle. So maybe we should go to bed and let the robot finish.
Good idea, Holly. The robot should have finished tidying by morning.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
What? Is it morning already?
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
Put me down! Put me down! Goodness me! What's happening?
The robot is tidying up everything.
Yes, including us.
It's a monster. How do we stop it?
Only Ben can stop it.
Hello, Mrs. Elf speaking.
Hello, Mrs. Elf.
Sorry, it is a bit late, but this is an emergency. We need Ben. Now.
Righto. Ben, there's an emergency at the little castle. We have to go right away.
Righto. Elves to the rescue!
Who's the best at rescuing?
Elves are best at rescuing.
And what are we?
We're elves!
It's the elves.
Hooray!
Look, there's my robot.
Ah! Put me down! Oof!
Ben Elf. Master.
Oh, it's wound down.
Hooray!
But what could have caused the toy robot to act so strangely?
I think it was my magic key that did it.
Magic!
What have you got there, Gaston? It's the proper key. Well done, Gaston.
Ben, are you sure that's a good idea?
It'll be fine.
Ah, that's the toy robot I remember.
Yeah, it's great.
Today's adventure starts at Gaston's cave.
Gaston's visit.
Gaston!
Are you coming out to play?
Oh, Gaston's sneezing.
Mummy, Daddy, Gaston the ladybird's caught a cold.
I'm not surprised. His cave is leaking. Look.
There's a hole here. Maybe if we move that pebble over it.
Good day.
Good day, wise old elf.
What seems to be the problem?
Gaston's cave is leaking.
Leaks can be tricky. What you need is a proper builder to fix it.
But where can we find a builder?
I'm a builder.
Really?
Oh, yes. Elves are very good at building, and I'm an elf.
In that case, I command you to fix Gaston's cave.
Yes, Your Majesty. A wise decision. Interesting. There seems to be water dripping in.
Yes, and there's a hole up here.
That hole won't be the cause of the leak.
How do you know?
With respect, some things are best left to proper builders.
So how long will it take to fix the leak?
Oh, it will take a very, very long time. And while the building work is going on, the ladybird won't be able to live here.
But Gaston's got a cold. Where can he stay?
Well, perhaps Gaston could stay with us.
Yippee!
Are you sure you know what you're doing, darling?
Oh, of course I know what I'm doing. I'm king.
Lunchtime! Oh, I'm afraid insects are not allowed inside the castle.
It's all right, Nanny Plum. Daddy's invited Gaston to stay with us.
Oh, very well then.
Make yourself at home, Gaston.
Gaston, Gaston, ladybird.
I hope he's going to learn to wipe his feet.
Gaston isn't well, Nanny. And he hasn't got anywhere to stay.
I'm still not sure it's a good idea for him to stay with us.
Don't worry, darling. Gaston will be no trouble at all.
So, where is he going to sit?
He can sit on this little chair. Nanny Plum, you can speak, Ladybird. What's he saying?
Gaston says this chair is too little. No, that's the Queen's chair.
Don't fuss, Nanny Plum. The Queen doesn't mind, do you, darling?
Gaston says this chair is too hard.
Actually, Gaston, that's my chair.
Gaston says this chair is just right.
Goodness, it's like having Goldilocks to stay.
Never mind, Daddy. You can sit on this little chair. Yummy. Thanks, Nanny.
Yes, this food is delicious.
I suppose I'd better magic up some special ladybird food. By a ladybird's growl, food smelly and foul.
Look, smelly welly.
Gaston loves smelly food.
Why isn't he eating it then?
Gaston says it's too cold.
Hello, Gaston.
Daddy, I think he wants to try your food.
Have a little taste if you like, Gaston.
Gaston says it's just right.
It's such fun having Gaston visit us. Can he stay with us forever and ever, Daddy?
Maybe not forever, but he can stay until his house is mended.
Oh, goody!
Whoa!
And the weather in the Little Kingdom today will be bright and sunny everywhere.
Look, King Thistle! Gaston's getting better!
Splendid!
And the Pixie Pound has seen a drop to the $1.
Gaston says that this TV programme is a bit boring.
How about this one?
And this programme's too noisy. Aw, this programme is just right.
Look, Daddy. Gaston's not sneezing anymore.
So, now Gaston's better, maybe he can go home.
But, Daddy, Gaston can't go home until his home is mended. He might catch another cold and then he'll be sad.
Yes, we wouldn't want Gaston to be sad.
Gaston says you are the nicest king in the whole world.
Thank you, Gaston. Maybe I'll go and see how the elves are getting on at your cave. Hello, wise old elf. How much longer is this going to take?
As we builders say, there's no point in rushing things.
Well, maybe a little rushing wouldn't do any harm.
I'm afraid we have a lot of problems to deal with, Your Majesty.
It's probably a silly idea, but have you tried moving that pebble over the hole?
You're right. That is a silly idea.
Maybe it's still worth a try?
With respect, Your Majesty, we each have our jobs to do. You're the king, and I'm the builder.
Of course. It's been a long day. I think I'll go to bed early.
Your Majesty, that might be a problem.
What do you mean?
Well, it's to do with Gaston.
Yes?
Nanny magicked this basket for Gaston to sleep in.
Well done, Nanny.
But the basket was too drafty. Then he tried my bed, but that was too soft.
Oh, dear. I don't like the sound of this.
Don't worry, Daddy. Gaston's found a bed that he says is just right.
Oh, but that's my bed. What's he saying now?
Gaston says he is very tired and would like to go to sleep now.
Good night, Gaston. Sleep tight.
So, where are we going to sleep?
Oh, that was the most uncomfortable night ever.
Oh, how long is Gaston going to stay with us?
I did say he could stay here until his cave was mended.
And how long will that take?
I don't know. Let's go and see how those elves are getting on.
Hello. Have you fixed Gaston's cave yet?
Gaston really misses his home, wise old elf.
Good news. We've replaced the rotting wood, plastered the ceiling.
And fixed the leak?
No, not yet. But I'm sure in time we'll sort it out.
Have you just tried moving this pebble?
Hooray! King Thistle's mended Gaston's cave.
Well done, Daddy.
Amazing work, Your Majesty. Have you ever thought of becoming a builder yourself?
Actually, no. I think I'll just stick to being king.
Look, Gaston. Your cave's ready. You can go home now.
Gaston says thank you and bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Gaston. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Gaston.
It was fun having you to stay.
We'll be so sad to see you go.
Gaston says he doesn't want you to be sad, so he'll come and stay with you for a bit longer.
It's okay. I won't be that sad.
Gaston insists, Your Majesty.
Very well. Lovely.
Today's adventure starts at the meadow.
Betty Caterpillar. To you, Gaston.
To you, Ben.
To you, Holly.
To you, Bobby Bee.
Whoa! Who are you?
It's a caterpillar. Hello. Ben, can you speak caterpillar language?
Not really.
It sounds like she's saying Betty.
Hello, Betty.
We're playing with our friends, Gaston the ladybird and Bobby Bee. Would you like to play too? That must mean yes.
Let's play racing. Fastest across the meadow is the winner.
Can we fly?
No flying and no magic.
Okay.
Ready, steady, go! Wow! Look at Betty go!
Wow! Well done, Betty.
How about Gaston showing us some tricks?
Good idea, Ben. We can sit and watch for a bit. Look, Betty Caterpillar is sad.
I think she feels a bit left out. I know how to cheer her up.
Oh, good. Go on then, Ben.
Don't be sad, Betty. Flying isn't everything. Elves can't fly, and I'm an elf.
That didn't cheer her up much. Maybe I can make her fly by magic.
Can you do that?
I think so. Abracadabra, fly, Betty, fly. Wow, it worked. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen.
We need to rescue her.
I could do another spell.
No, I've got a better idea. Yahoo! Whoa, steady, Betty. Whoa. That's better.
Brilliant.
Hello, Holly.
Oh, hello, Daddy.
Whoa!
What on earth is going on?
Ben's in a spot of bother.
Whoa!
Ah, I see.
Help!
Flippity-flop! Stop! What were you doing to that poor creature?
We were just trying to help her. Betty's sad that she can't fly.
I see. Well, you needn't worry. She'll be flying soon enough on her own.
How?
Well, because she's one of those, insect things.
A caterpillar?
Thank you, Ben. Yes, a caterpillar. And they change, don't they?
Do they?
Of course they do. So you've nothing to worry about.
Right.
If you want to help, you can find her some leaves to eat.
So if we want to help her fly, we have to find more leaves?
Exactly. She needs to eat lots and lots of leaves.
Why?
You'll see. First, gather up the leaves.
OK, let's see who can get the most leaves.
OK, you're on.
Oh, do you think we fed Betty too many leaves?
Yes, she is a tiny bit fat.
There's no way she'll ever fly.
That's better. She's a good weight now.
Daddy, how can this help Betty fly?
Oh, you'll see.
Home time!
Ah, that's Nanny Plum calling me in.
Ben! Home time!
And that's my dad. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Ben. Good night, Betty. Daddy told us to feed Betty, but now she's so big she'll never fly. Daddy must be wrong.
Holly, Daddy's never wrong. He's a king and he's very, wise.
But how will Betty fly?
Wait and see. Good night, Holly.
Good night, Mummy.
But how will Betty Caterpillar fly?
Well, she won't exactly be a caterpillar anymore.
I don't get it.
You will tomorrow. Good night, Ben.
Good night, Dad.
Morning time. Ben!
Holly!
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly.
Oh, where's Betty?
I don't know. But look at that.
Ugh. What is it?
Don't know, but it wasn't here yesterday.
Hiya. Hi, Violet. Hi, Strawberry. Ugh. What's that?
We don't know.
It's a cocoon. Caterpillars make them. So, is Betty Caterpillar inside? Yes, but when she comes out, she won't be a caterpillar anymore.
What will she be?
Maybe a frog. A frog? Or maybe a bird. I see. Betty Caterpillar's going to turn into a bird. Then she'll fly.
Ah, a cocoon.
Yes, Daddy. Betty Caterpillar is inside it.
And when she comes out, she'll be able to fly.
Because she'll be a bird.
Actually, caterpillars don't normally change into birds.
Do they change into frogs?
Not frogs either.
But what will she?
Hello, Betty.
Oh, she looks the same.
She's got wings.
Wow, she's a butterfly.
Betty Butterfly.
Look, they're all flying together.
She looks really happy. Let's join them. Now everyone can fly.
I can't fly.
Ben, I thought elves were rather good at using ladybirds to fly.
That's right. Elves can fly on ladybirds. And I'm an elf. Gaston! Thanks, Gaston. Giddy up, giddy up. Yee-haw!
Betty Butterfly.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
The Wand Factory.
Oh, Strawberry. Isn't it a lovely morning?
Yes, Nanny Plum. Hi, Holly. Hi, Strawberry.
Have you come to join us for wand practice?
No, I came to see if Holly wanted to play.
But now you can join us for wand practice.
But I don't know where my wand is.
You're holding it.
Oh, yes. So I am.
Come along. You know how much fun wand practice is. Right. Now you can practice lifting rocks with magic. Up and down. Up and down.
Up and down. Up and down.
Very good. Keep it going.
Up and down. Up and down.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Strawberry. Do you want to play football?
We can't. We have to do wand practice. Up and down. Up and down.
Aren't you supposed to be gentle with your wands?
It's okay. Wands are very strong. You don't want to break them. Don't be silly. They never break. Show him, Holly. Hit your wand on that rock. Okay. Oh, dear.
Holly, Strawberry, how's wand practice going?
Not very well. Holly's broken her wand.
How did that happen?
I was waving it very gently and she bashed it on a rock.
That wasn't very clever.
Sorry, Nanny.
Not to worry. We'll just get it mended.
Hooray! Are you going to mend it with magic, Nanny?
Oh, no. I can't mend it.
Why not?
Wands make magic, but magic can't make wands. It's like chickens and eggs. Chickens make eggs, but eggs don't make chickens.
But eggs do make chickens.
Whatever. The important thing is I can't mend wands by magic.
So, who can mend it?
The elves that made it.
Elves? Do elves make wands?
Of course they do. Everyone knows that.
Elves are very good at making wands.
And we're elves.
To the elf factory! Look, Nanny, wands are magic. And elves don't do magic.
Elves don't use the wands, Holly. They just make them.
Good morning. Can I help you?
I've broken my wand. She bashed it on a rock.
One moment, please. Wise old elf.
Wise old elf, please report to reception immediately.
Ah, Princess Holly, what can I do for you?
Holly's broken her wand.
She bashed it on a rock.
I see. Not to worry. We'll just mend it. Follow me.
Now, you will need these hard hats.
Ooh.
We'll be taking the train.
Ooh.
All aboard. Hold tight, everyone. We're going deep down.
How deep down?
Level 500, the Wand Factory.
Level 500?
It's the deepest level there is.
Why is the Wand Factory so deep underground?
Because wands are magic.
And elves don't like magic.
So we built the Wand Factory as deep underground as possible.
Oh, my tummy.
Now, What's wrong with your wand?
It broke itself. She bashed it on a rock.
Yes, but we need to find out exactly what's wrong with your wand.
Ooh.
The X-ray shows it needs a new stick and a cog service. This way. This is the stick house, where we grow wooden sticks for wands.
But there are loads of sticks just lying around in the meadow.
Ah, but the stick for a wand must be specially grown.
And made from the right type of tree.
Correct, Nanny Plum.
The wood for my wand comes from a plum tree, because I am Nanny Plum.
The wood for your wand, Holly, should come from a...
Holly tree!
Exactly.
So, Strawberry, what tree does your wand come from? It must come from a strawberry tree. Oh.
Let's see how that feels.
It's a bit big.
It just needs a little trim. This stage of wand repair is a mixture of woodwork and gardening.
Is my wand mended now?
Not yet, Princess Holly. We need to mend the head. Follow me. This is the clockwork room.
Ooh!
Spinny ickle-poo clamp, please.
Spinny ickle-poo clamp.
Wooble cone.
Wooble cone.
It all looks very complicated.
Mending a wand head is a mixture of surgery and watchmaking.
Ah!
The fidge, fudge, rotter whistle stick.
Whistle stick.
Interesting. That doesn't sound right. Very good.
Hooray!
Can we go home now?
Not yet, Nanny Plum. Holly's wand needs testing. To the testing room. The wand testing room. It is the safest place to do magic in the kingdom.
Why do you need a special room to do magic?
We don't want the magic leaking out and causing trouble.
Where's the fun in that?
Magic is not meant to be fun. Safe and sensible magic is what we do here.
What's he doing?
He's setting up the testing robot to do a magic spell.
What's that?
Lemonade.
We're going to test the wand by turning the lemonade into something else.
Is it going to turn into a golden coach?
Or a monster with 100 eyes and 3 legs?
Wait and see. The lemonade has turned into water.
Why would you want to do that?
That's not magic.
It's very sensible magic.
It's rubbish magic.
Well, what would you turn it into?
How about this?
Ah! You did magic outside the test room.
Oh, it's a lemon. I meant to turn it into a frog.
Nanny Plum.
My wand's not working right. It's rattling.
Oh, I see what you mean. That doesn't sound right. When did you last have this wand serviced?
10 years ago?
Wands should be serviced once a year. Here, try that.
Yes, that's much better.
Nanny, you turned the wise old elf into a frog.
So I did.
Are you going to turn him back again?
Oh, I suppose I'll have to. Silly old elf, back to yourself.
Very good. Your wand seems to be working perfectly. Don't wait 10 years before getting it serviced again.
Yes, wise old elf. Sorry.
Thank you for mending my wand, wise old elf.
You're welcome, Princess Holly.
It's good to have you back again, Wand. I promise to take special care of you from now on. Yes, don't bash it on a rock. I won't.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
The Woodpecker.
Oh, do you have to knit?
I like knitting. It's my hobby.
Why does it have to be so noisy?
Someone's a bit grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I'm bored.
Maybe you should have a hobby, like stamp collecting.
What's stamp collecting?
You collect stamps and put them in a book.
Why would anyone want to do that?
How about train spotting? You look at trains and write down their numbers in a book.
No one would want to do that.
Or there's bird spotting.
Don't tell me I look at birds and write them down in a book.
Yes, something like that.
I love birds. Please try it, Daddy.
OK. What do I do?
You'll need binoculars, a bird spotter's badge, and of course a book.
Welcome to the world of bird spotting. Look for birds, then tick 'em off in this book.
All right, I'll give it a go. Oh, a bird.
What sort of bird is it, Daddy?
It's a robin.
Yes, a robin. And I spotted it. This is rather fun. Oh, there's another bird.
What does it look like?
It's got a long, pointy beak.
Oh, it's a woodpecker. A very special bird.
Can I have a look, Daddy?
Yes, Holly.
Ooh, the woodpeckers landed on the great elf tree.
Orange juice, Ben?
Yes, please, Mum.
Quick, everyone out! It's an earthquake!
It's an earthquake! It's an earthquake!
It's not an earthquake.
Phew.
It's worse than an earthquake. It's a woodpecker.
Oh. It's smashing the tree.
It's made a hole!
It's got inside!
Oh, it's not in my flat.
Phew! It's not in my flat.
Our door's stuck.
Here, son, let me try.
I believe we have found the bird. Everybody, keep calm and don't panic. Ah! Everybody out!
Run for your lives!
Hello, Ben.
Hello, Holly. We've got a bird in our tree.
Yes, I saw it first. It's a woodpecker.
That's correct. I didn't realise Your Majesty was interested in birds.
Oh, yes. I'm a bird spotter. Here's my badge.
Then it's very good you turned up. We need all the help we can get.
Take me to the bird.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, Your Majesty. The woodpecker is in our home.
It's building a nest.
And soon there'll be eggs.
And when they hatch, there'll be baby woodpecker chicks.
And baby woodpecker chicks are extremely rare to spot.
Fantastic. When they hatch, I can come back and tick them off in my book.
It's got to go now, before it lays its eggs.
It can't go. I want to spot the chicks.
This tree is for elves, not for woodpeckers.
No nesting creature shall be disturbed. That's the law.
Is it?
It is now. By royal command.
Oh, it's in writing. We'll have to obey it. Elves never break the law.
And we're elves.
Splendid. That's that sorted.
Can I stay and look at the woodpecker with Ben?
Yes, Holly. I've got more bird spotting to do.
Da-da-doo-dum-da-dee-da, da-da-dee-dum-da-da-dee-da. There, all nice and tidy. Oh, what's this?
It's just bird seed, Nanny. I'm trying to attract some rare birds. Don't sweep it up.
Are you sure, Your Majesty? We don't want to attract a mouse.
Look, Holly, eggs.
They're hatching.
Baby birds. Hello, I'm Ben, and this is Holly.
Oh, they're so sweet.
They'd be a lot sweeter if they weren't in our home.
They're going.
I think they're trying to fly.
But they can't fly.
I can teach them. Fairies are good at flying, and I'm a fairy. OK, baby birds, just copy me. Flying is easy peasy. Oh, they're not copying me.
Maybe we should start with something simpler. How did you learn to fly?
I've been flying since I was a baby. I can't remember my first flying lesson.
Let's begin with flapping, like this.
They're copying you, Ben.
Now flap faster. Now jump. They're flying.
Clever, Ben. You taught them to fly even though you can't fly yourself. Bye-bye, birds.
There they go. Goodbye, little ones.
Oh, don't say you miss them now.
No, I've just got something in my eye.
Have the chicks hatched yet? I want to tick them off in my book.
They've flown away, Daddy.
I taught them how to fly.
Oh.
Baby woodpecker chicks are a once-in-a-lifetime sight for a bird spotter. But you missed them.
It's not fair. Now I'm not going to spot anything good. Hello?
King Thistle, we've got a strange nest in the castle.
A nest? I'll be there straight away. Nanny, where's the nest?
It's in the middle of my kitchen. It's a...
Don't tell me, Nanny. I want to be the one to spot it.
Wow, that's a big nest.
It can't stay in my kitchen.
Nanny Plum, my law says no nesting creature may be disturbed.
But it's a...
Shush, Nanny. This is my hobby, not yours. I'll name it.
Whoa, it's got beady eyes.
Beady eyes? It could be the beady-eyed blackbird.
Aha! That sounds rare.
It's got whiskers.
Whiskers? It could be the whiskered thrush.
And it's got a long, scaly tail.
A scaly tail? This bird is so rare I don't even know it.
I've discovered a new bird. It shall be named the King Thistle bird.
If you say so, Your Majesty, but I don't want that filthy, smelly rodent in my kitchen.
Nanny Plum, that's no way to talk about the King Thistle bird. We must let it lay its eggs in peace.
I don't think rats lay eggs.
Rats?
The rats!
Oh, you've got rats.
Get rid of it!
Yes, shoo, shoo. Get out of here, you filthy rat.
No, Your Majesty. The King Thistle bird must be allowed to stay.
What?
Your law says no nesting animal may be disturbed.
Did I say that?
Yes, Daddy.
Well, maybe the law should say,
Let me see this law.
You see, it's in writing. There's nothing we can do about it.
As Queen, I declare this silly law abolished. Now, get this rat out of my castle.
Nanny Plum, you speak rat. Tell it to leave, please.
Now, what's rat for please leave? Oh, yes. Ahem. Get out Out of my kitchen!
Oh, Nanny, you've hurt a rat's feelings.
I think I can live with that.
Why does knitting have to be so noisy? What?
Daddy, it's brilliant. The baby woodpeckers are here.
Now you can tick them off in your book.
Ah, yes! Lovely!
Honestly, darling, why do you have to have such a noisy hobby?
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Queen Holly.
Children, your mother and I are going away for the day on royal business.
Which means you will be at home, alone with Nanny Plum.
Ooh.
Everything will be fine, Your Majesties.
So no funny business. I don't want to come home to find the kingdom covered in frogs or jelly or anything.
No, Daddy.
Because while we're away, you represent King and Queen Thistle.
Does that mean I can be queen?
Well, I suppose it does.
Just for today.
Brilliant.
Magic car. Drive on. Bye.
Be good.
Bye-bye. Queen Holly. I like the sound of that. Hello, I'm Queen Holly.
Oh, hello, Ben.
Hello, Nanny Plum. Can Holly come out to play?
I'm afraid Holly's much too busy to play today. She has a kingdom to run.
Huh?
Ben, come up here, quick.
OK. Hi, Holly.
Queen Holly to you.
What?
Mummy and Daddy have gone on a trip today and left me in charge of the whole kingdom.
Wow.
So I'm Queen Holly.
Hello.
Hello, Nanny Plum. I've come to collect Ben Elf. It's time for school.
OK, I'll just...
Nanny, send the wise old elf up. I'll sort this out.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Enter.
Hello, Princess Holly.
I'm not Princess Holly. I am Queen Holly today.
I've got no time for these fun and games. I've come to collect Ben for school.
Oh. Wait, Ben. Mummy and Daddy are away today, so I am in charge of the whole kingdom.
Is this true, Nanny Plum?
I'm afraid so.
And I have just decided that Ben does not have to go to school today. It's the law.
Well, this is most unusual.
In fact, there'll be no school for anyone today.
No school for anyone?
Yes, it's the law, because I am Queen Holly.
As you wish, Queen Holly. Oh, dear. The children will be most upset when they hear the news. Children, I'm afraid Queen Holly has informed me there will be no school today.
Hooray! Hooray! What's that noise? Hooray! No school! Thank you, wise Queen Holly.
Hooray!
Shush! Today shall be a holiday for everyone, even grown-ups.
Even the wise old elf.
And Nanny Plum.
Oh.
No one's allowed to work. It's the law.
But what shall we do all day?
Play games.
Yes, you've got to play games and be happy because I am Queen Holly. Thank you, Queen Holly.
Next on the list, a delivery of food for the little castle.
Right-ho, Mrs. Elf. Gosh, what a busy day.
Yes, but elves like being busy.
And
we're elves.
Make way! Elf at work.
There's no work today, Mr. Elf. It's a holiday.
Is this true, wise old elf?
I'm afraid so.
But I've got an urgent delivery of food for the little castle.
I suggest you come back tomorrow.
Righty-ho. Bye.
Bye. Talking of food, I'm getting a bit hungry. Me too. And me. And me.
Queen Holly! We're hungry!
Very well. I command you to eat something. Being queen is easy peasy. But no one has made any food. Everyone's on holiday. Oh.
Queen Holly, if you would allow the elves back to work, we could make everyone lunch.
No. You all have to have a nice day's holiday. It's the law. But
we're hungry. We need food.
I'll make food.
Hooray!
Now, what do you eat on holiday?
Ice cream.
Yes, that's it. You shall all eat ice cream.
Hooray! Thank you, Queen Holly!
Where are we going? To the kitchen. We can use Nanny Plum's cauldron to make the ice cream.
Oh, are you going to make the ice cream with magic?
Of course I am.
But Holly, your spells don't always work out quite right.
Making ice cream is easy peasy. Watch. Abracadoo, abracabong. Ice cream for everyone all day long. See, it worked.
Wow. Ice creams for everyone!
Ooh, thank you!
I'll be back with more! Oh, there's quite a lot! Will it stop soon?
I think I told it to make ice cream all day long.
Oh dear!
We'll soon be home.
Yes, and it's good to see that the kingdom isn't flooded with frogs or jelly or anything.
Yes, Holly must be behaving herself.
There's too many ice creams.
Make it stop, Holly! Make it stop!
Ziggity, stop! 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 Stop!
For you, that's better.
Oi! Where's our ice cream?
Goodness me!
I did try to stop it, Nanny, but it got worse.
Well, thank goodness the King and Queen aren't here to see all this mess.
It's the King and Queen.
Hooray!
It's very nice of you all to welcome us home like this.
May I be the first to say how pleased we are to see you back again, Your Majesties. While you were away...
Yes. I'm a bit tired, so if you'll excuse me.
Stop! Maybe you should go for a little walk, Your Majesty. I've just got a bit of tidying up to do inside.
Thank you, Nanny Plum, but all I want to do now is have a nice bath. Ah, ice cream.
I'm sorry, Daddy. It's all my fault. I tried to be a good queen and make everybody happy, but it's a lot harder than you'd think.
Yes, Holly, I know it is. Especially with elves. Elves are never happy.
We are happy when we are busy.
Elves like being busy.
And we're elves!
In that case, I command you to go back to work at once.
Hooray!
And your first job will be to clean up all this ice cream.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
3 cheers for King Thistle.
And Queen Holly.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Today's adventure starts at the Great Elf Tree.
Morning, noon and night.
Seven o'clock. Time to get up.
Ben, breakfast's ready.
Thanks, Dad.
Right, Ben, let's get your hair brushed.
Let's get your elf hat on.
Don't forget your new watch. There. Now you're ready for school.
But, Mum, elf school doesn't start for ages. Can I go and see Holly? I want to show her my new watch.
OK, but make sure you get to school on time.
Of course I will. Elves are never late. And I'm an elf.
Phew, Mr. Elf. Mornings are such hard work.
I should say so.
That's the cockerel crow, Princess Holly. Time for fairies to get up.
Is it morning already?
Breakfast's ready, Holly.
Thank you, Nanny Plum.
Let's get your hair brushed, Holly.
And here's your crown.
All done. Mornings are such hard work.
Hello, Nanny Plum.
What is it, Ben? I haven't got time to be answering the door to elves.
Can Holly come out to play?
I'm afraid Princess Holly is too busy to...
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly. I've got a new watch.
Wow. Is it a real watch?
Yes, you can hear it ticking.
Oh, yes. Can you tell the time, Ben?
Not yet, but we're going to learn how to tell the time at school today.
Yes? Well, I'm sure you don't want to be late.
I'm an elf. Elves are never late. Bye, Holly.
Bye, Ben. I wish I had a watch.
Whatever for, Princess Holly?
If I had a watch, I could tell the time.
We fairies don't need watches. We have different ways of telling the time.
Like what, Nanny?
We have dandelion clocks. Here's a good one.
How can a dandelion tell the time?
We count how many puffs it takes to blow away all the seeds. Like this. 1, 2, 3. It took 3 puffs. That means 3 o'clock.
I want to go. 1.
That means 1 o'clock.
Wow. So is it really 1 o'clock?
Not really. It's just a game.
But Ben's learning to tell the time properly. Can I go to his lesson?
Oh, all right. But I'm sure it won't be much fun.
When the big hand and the little hand are pointing straight up, it is 12 o'clock.
Hello, wise old elf.
Good day, Nanny Plum.
Can we join you?
Yes, as long as you are quiet.
Rightio.
Now, Who can tell me how we know a watch is working?
We can hear it ticking.
Oh, yes, Holly. Very good.
You see, we fairies know all about time.
But you fairies don't have watches or clocks.
We have our own ways of telling the time.
I'm sure you do. Now, how do we know when to wake up in the morning?
The alarm clock rings.
Correct.
I wake up when the cockerel crows. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Yes, I see. And how do we know when it's time to go to sleep?
When the clock says it's bedtime.
Yes, correct again.
I go to sleep when the owl hoots. Twitter-woo!
But without clocks, how do you know what time it is?
We have dandelion clocks. Look. 1,
Can I have a go?
2,
And me.
3. That means 3 o'clock.
Stop, stop, stop. That's all fairy nonsense.
But it's fun.
Fun has nothing to do with telling the time. I don't suppose you fairies can tell me what time it is now.
It's noon.
Ah, yes, Holly. Well done.
Wow, how did you know that?
Because the sun is high up in the sky.
And I know it's lunchtime because my tummy is rumbling.
How silly.
Excuse me. My tummy is never wrong.
Oh, it is lunchtime. School is finished for today.
Hooray!
Holly, would you like to come over to play this afternoon?
Yes.
OK. See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
It's almost 6 o'clock. Where's Holly?
Hi, Ben.
You're late.
Fairies are always late. And I'm a fairy.
Hurry up. I've got something to show you.
What's that noise?
You'll see.
Are we there yet?
Nearly. This way.
Hello, Princess Holly.
Hello, wise old elf.
This is the great elf clock.
Wow.
The most accurate clock of all.
What does accurate mean?
It means it always tells the right time.
Quite so, Ben. I set it every night by the distant bells. They usually ring about now.
Da-da-dum, do-da-dee-da, da-da-la-la, dum-dum-dee-da. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. That means it's time for dinner. Dinner time! Dinner time!
The bells! The bells! Now I need to adjust the clock.
That's just Nanny Plum.
What do you mean?
Nanny rings the bell every night when it's dinner time.
And how does Nanny Plum know it's dinner time?
Her tummy rumbles.
What? You mean I've been setting the great elf clock to a fairy's tummy rumble?
Yes.
Her tummy does seem to be amazingly accurate. It is dinner time.
Bye, Ben.
See you tomorrow, Holly.
And the beautiful princess lived happily ever after. The end. Time to sleep, Holly.
But, Daddy, the owl hasn't hooted yet.
There's the owl now.
And the fierce dragon ate the witch. And everyone lived happily ever after. The end. Time to sleep, Ben.
But, Mum, the clock hasn't chimed yet.
Oh, it's chiming now.
Good night, Holly.
Good night, Ben.
Today's adventure starts at the meadow.
Elf school.
Now, Princess Holly, what's the name of this flower?
That's easy, Nanny. It's a daisy.
Yes, yes. An elf might call it a daisy, but a fairy princess would call it a Bellis perennius.
Bellis perennius.
Correct. Now, what is this bluebell called?
Bluebell?
Oh, no, no, no. A fairy princess would call it a hyacinthoids non scripta.
Oh, Nanny, nature class is so boring. Why do I have to learn the proper names of all these flowers?
That is the sort of thing a fairy princess needs to know.
Well, maybe I don't want to be a fairy princess.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Ben. Where are you going?
I'm off to elf school.
Oh, what do you do at elf school?
We learn how to make toys.
That sounds fun.
It is. Elves love making toys, and I'm an elf.
I want to make toys. Nanny, can I go to elf school too?
But you're not an elf. You're a royal fairy princess.
Oh, please, Nanny Plum.
Please, Nanny Plum, let Holly come.
Oh, OK.
Hooray!
But I'll come along too, just to make sure you don't get into any mischief.
OK, but hurry. We can't be late for elf school.
We're going to elf school. We're going to elf school.
We're going to elf school. We're going to elf school. We're going to elf school. We're going to elf school. Come on, elf school is at the top of the tree.
Ooh!
Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, wise old elf.
Ah, Nanny Plum.
Hello, Mr. Old Elf.
Hello.
Princess Holly wants to see what elves get up to in your little school.
Very well. Holly may join the class.
Oh, goody.
But no magic or flying, please.
OK.
Holly, sit next to me.
No flying. You will kindly walk. Flying is not allowed at elf school.
Only because elves can't fly.
That's right, Mistress Plum. Elves cannot fly, but we do have very good hearing. And elves are very good at making toys. So today we are going to make toys.
Hooray!
We will carry on from where we left off last time.
I'm making a toy car. I'm making a toy duck. A toy helicopter.
A toy boat.
I'm making a toy frog. A toy rabbit.
I'm making a robot.
Ooh.
I see that Miss Holly does not have a toy.
That's okay. I'll magic one. Zing, zang, zingy, zoy. Magic me a little toy.
Miss Holly, magic is not allowed at elf school.
Only because elves can't do magic.
Elves could do magic if they wanted to, but elves don't do magic.
And we're elves!
Miss Holly, you can work on this toy owl for today.
Thank you, wise old elf.
And I will take this wand for now so that you learn how to work the proper elf way, without magic.
Oh.
Don't worry. You can have it back at the end of the class. Boys and girls, take out your hammers and remember to tap gently.
Don't worry, Holly. I'll fix it. I've still got my magic wand.
But Nanny, magic isn't allowed at elf school.
Oh, it'll be all right. No one will notice. Knick-knack-knowl, mend this owl.
What was that loud bang?
I think there's a bit of a storm brewing outside.
Well, as long as there's no magic going on.
I assure you, Mr. Old Elf, Princess Holly is not using magic.
Naughty Nanny Plum.
Oh, shush.
Now it's time to paint our toys. Remember, be very careful. A little paint goes a long, long way.
Bother. Doing things without magic is very hard.
Maybe you need just a teeny tiny bit of magic.
Oh, are you sure?
Trust me. Zigzag Zoe, paint this toy.
Miss Holly, are you doing magic?
No, wise old elf, not me.
I think it's just the storm outside. It must be really close now.
There's something funny going on around here.
Wise old elf, what do we do next?
A good question, Holly. Next, we wind the toys up.
Wow! Cool! Go on, do something. Nanny, my owl doesn't work.
Don't worry. I'll just give it a little help.
Nanny Plum, have you been doing magic?
Just a teeny tiny little bit to help things along.
You are a very naughty fairy.
Sorry, wise old elf.
We'll say no more about it. Now, Holly, let's see what your owl can do.
It doesn't work at all.
Maybe too much magic went into its making.
I can fix it. I'm very good at mending things. There, that should do it.
Hooray! Thank you, Ben. I did try tried to do it the elf way.
Yes, Holly, I know you did.
But it's not easy to make toys without using magic.
It's easy for us because
we're elves!
Now, Holly, here's your wand back.
Thank you.
And remember, no magic until you have left the classroom.
Yes, wise old elf.
And that goes for you too, Nanny Plum.
Yes, wise old elf.
Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
camping out.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly. Are you ready to come camping?
Yes, please.
Why have you brought an orange?
It's to scare off gnomes.
You know what they say? To scare off a gnome, bring an orange from home.
What's wrong with gnomes?
Oh, you don't want to bring a gnome on a camping trip. They talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yes, gnomes are just like elves.
Absolutely not. Gnomes are greedy, boring creatures who talk and talk and talk and
Goodness,
talk and...
look at the time. We really should be going.
Bye, Mummy and Daddy. Bye, Nanny.
Goodbye.
Have fun.
Watch out for those gnomes.
Don't worry, we've got our orange.
Here's the timetable. 1, set up camp. 2, hang up washing. 3, make a campfire. 4...
Dad, we're on holiday.
Try to relax, Mr. Elf.
I'll do my best, Mrs. Elf. Here we are.
Yippity-doo-dah.
Will there be any dancing?
Can we sing songs?
There will be no dancing or singing, just camping. Here's the tent.
Shall I magic the tent up for us, Mr. Elf?
Holly, I'd rather you didn't do any magicking. Remember, this is an elf camp.
Elves have been camping for hundreds of years. We can put tents up with our eyes closed.
Wow!
1 elf tent.
Hooray!
Lovely. Now we're on holiday.
Yes, and that means there's holiday work to be done.
Holiday work?
Next on the list, hang out the washing.
But we've only just arrived. Why do you need to hang out the washing?
A campsite can never be too clean and tidy.
I'll slice the orange.
Mrs. Elf, how do oranges keep gnomes away?
It's the smell. Gnomes hate the smell of oranges.
Oh.
There. Now we're safe.
Next on the list, collect sticks for the campfire.
Here are some sticks.
Here are some more.
OK, that's enough sticks.
Oh. Hello there.
A gnome!
Mind if I join you?
Well...
Thank you. I'll only stay for a week or two.
Oh, no.
But we had an orange.
Yes, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the smell of this orange.
But gnomes hate oranges.
Normally, yes. But I'm on a balanced diet, you see. If I eat 10 pies and 20 steamed puddings, I need to balance that by eating fruit.
Let's make a fire.
How do you make a fire, Mr. Elf?
Rub 2 sticks together really fast, like this.
You have to rub the sticks a little bit faster. Would you like to hear the interesting thing I know about sticks? Sticks grow on trees. Amazing, isn't it?
Ooh. I'm nice and warm now.
That's because fire is hot.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
What a surprise.
I've hardly eaten anything today. I've only had 10 pies, a skip full of chips, 30 apple tarts.
Wow! That's a lot.
A sponge cake, 100 sausages, and that orange.
I thought you said you were on a diet.
Oh, I am. There are some things I don't eat, like stones, wood, and television sets.
But nobody eats those things.
What? You're on this diet too? I never knew it was so popular.
What's for dinner, Mrs. Elf?
Cheese and onion pie.
Oh, thank you very much, Lee.
That's tasty.
Yes, it's scrummy.
Oh, very good.
What's that?
It's an owl.
It's got very big eyes.
Would you like me to tell you an amazing fact about owls? I'll take that as a yes. The owl is in fact a bird. It has big eyes for seeing things.
6 o'clock. Time for bed.
Oh,
I'll put the fire out.
can't you leave it to keep the owl warm?
It's dangerous to leave a fire going, Princess Holly.
That's right. Don't go to bed till the fire is out. And don't go to bed with a carrot on your head.
That's silly.
Ben, Holly, you get in the tent and go to sleep. Mr. Gnome, you have to go home.
But we're having fun.
Elf camping is not meant to be fun.
Bedtime is at 6 o'clock, not the middle of the night.
Oh, I know a song about the middle of the night. Would you like to hear it?
No!
I'll take that as a yes. In the middle of the night, the stars twinkle bright. Rinky-dinky-doo, rinky-diddly-dee. Dooby-dooby-doo, dibbly-dibbly-dee. All together now. Rinky-dinky-doo, rinky-diddly-dee. Dooby-dooby-doo, dibbly-dibbly-dee.
Time for bed.
It was lovely meeting you, Mr. Gnome, but now we need to get some sleep.
Oh, yes. A good night's sleep is very important. Rinky-dinky-doo, rinky-diddly-dee. Dooby-dooby-doo, dibbly-dibbly-dee. Rinky-dinky-doo.
Stop!
Would you like me to stop?
Yes! And please go!
Would you like me to go?
Yes! Goodbye!
Oh, sleep well. See you in the morning.
Mr. Gnome is funny.
He is silly.
Yes, really silly.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. It's the gnome. He's come back to eat our breakfast. Oh, a mole!
Oh, it's eating our washing.
Shoo! Shoo! Go away, mole! Princess Holly, do you know a magic spell to get rid of moles?
I'm sorry, Mr. Elf. I don't.
Oh, dear. Think, Mr. Elf. What gets rid of moles?
Hello?
Hooray!
Yes, moles don't like us gnomes. No idea why.
Thank you, Mr. Gnome, for saving our campsite from the mole.
That's all right. What's for breakfast?
The mole ate all the food.
Oh, dear.
Good morning.
Nanny Plum!
How was your night?
It was very strange.
Mr. Gnome turned up, and he loves oranges.
And Mr. Gnome sang a funny song called Rinky Dinky Doo.
Then a mole came along and ate our washing line and all our food.
And now we haven't any breakfast.
Yes, I thought that might happen. That's why I've brought the magic picnic basket. Breakfast for everyone!
Hooray!
Oh, I'm actually very hungry.
Oh, have you not eaten either?
Not today. Oh, dear, it's empty.
It isn't empty. It's a magic picnic basket. Magic basket, please. Breakfast for everyone!
Hooray! I get the idea. Magic basket, please. 20 poached eggs, lots of toast, 9 jars of jam, 40 sausages and 90 pancakes.
Yippee! What a splendid breakfast! Thank you, Mr. Gnome.
Breakfast is one of the things gnomes know a lot about. Yummy, yummy. Oh, I almost forgot my balanced diet. I shouldn't be eating all this without also eating an orange.